What else have we been doing? Well, we've been reducing red tape by increasing allowances within the General Development Order. These should be ready for January 2016. The consultation is now open. It opened on Friday. The Minister announced it. And I would urge all of you to get involved in that wherever you can, because of course if you don't get involved, then your voice will not be heard. That's the website address for government consultations, and we look forward to those changes. And this is one of the Council of Ministers' main priorities in this strategic plan. We've started with public engagement already. Kevin Pilley and his team set up and started the first meeting in the town hall. And unsurprisingly, the issues of traffic, transport, open space and urban living were all raised at that meeting. We've got more events planned. And I think this really does bring us to a new focus on the urban environment. Because it's true that all of those things I mentioned in the 65 law and the 2002 law are all focused on protection. Protection of the countryside, protection of important assets, heritage, and things like that, and the coastline. But very little about the protection of St Helier. So I think that this new focus will allow us to do that, which we possibly have neglected until now. There is no point in having an island plan which directs all development to the built-up areas unless you're going to treat those built-up areas properly and provide the infrastructure. Looking back again on some photographs, it's remarkable in the sense how little, in some parts of town, how little has changed. This photograph, taken almost 50 years apart there, no, more than 50 years apart, shows the photograph outside Begaz and de Grouchy's, and very little has changed in the town centre. Other areas, of course, have changed quite considerably. The area outside the Grand Hotel, and that strip along the Esplanade has seen massive change in the last 50 years. Again, this shot of Marina Court shows just exactly that in slightly more detail. And, but again, back in the centre of town, other than the cars being removed, there's very little change in some of those built-up areas. So, what else have we been doing this year? Well, we had a Royal Town Planning Institute conference in May, which was very well attended, which was planning for growth in small places, which was very helpful to us. And it was good to get colleagues over from Guernsey and other areas to discuss how we're doing things and how we can compare to them. We've had Town and Country Planning Association climate change events, 2 of those in the last year. And this, I think, if you're looking for an issue for the next 50 years to debate, this could be a very relevant one. We've had Ask the Department sessions on social media. We've done Twitter evenings, and we've got another one coming up in a couple of weeks' time, where we've been asking people to engage with us directly. And on the bylaw side of things, improved energy performance targets for new and altered buildings. This is a pic of us on Saturday engaging at Romrel's. We did also do drop-in sessions at B&Q and Norman's and at the Fake St Helier, reaching out to people, trying to gain views of what they think about us in this 50 years, in this 50th year. So we've been listening to them and seeing what they want from a planning and building service, and I think this is quite a relevant time to do that, certainly with service redesign in this government. We have other areas as well to review, and we're already started on the 7th Amendment to the 2002 law, which brings further improvements and savings. The Minister is about to embark, once we've got this current session of GDO changes over, the Minister is going to embark us on a 2-year programme to look at Coastal National Park and listed buildings permitted development, and I think those will be contentious matters, and we're going to consult extensively on that, and you can look forward to some announcements on that very shortly. As I mentioned earlier, we're going to extend our online services to include the submission of applications and written advice and a fast payment scheme. So for the future, really, we want to hear how people want to live their lives in the next 50 years. How much government interaction do they want with the planning system? What sort of involvement? And what will be our greatest challenges for this island going forward? So we want to take people's views into account, and those are the contact details. Please do get in touch with us, contact us during our drop-in sessions, talk to us on Twitter, talk to us on email or Facebook. And we want to make sure that we bring all those things together as we go forward. That's pretty much all I have to say, so thank you for listening, and I'll take any questions when Paul's ready.